Hey, HR friends, welcome back. So this video is for individuals that are unsure of their birth time. So we're going to show you how to systematically enter your information in here, and then we're going to need you to collect a ton of data. So first things first, let's talk about how we're going to have you enter your information into the HRT tool family here, okay? So this is how you add a person, and you saw the demonstrational video. So if you knew all the accurate information, you just put this in and you'd hit save and you'd be ready to go. If you know it's in the morning, but you're just not sure of the time, well, then we're going to do the morning hours only. If you know that it's in the afternoon, but you're not sure of the time, then we're going to just use the afternoon hours only. So if you know it's half the day or the other half of the day, then you're only going to have 12 users. If you have no idea, we're making 24 users. So first name and then the number that would be associated with military time. So you'd put 0 here, date of birth, and then that would be midnight or 12 a.m. That's when 0 hours starts, okay? And then the time zone, and then you'd save, and then you'd do it again. Name, and then you'd put 1, and then you'd put your birth date, and then you'd put 1 a.m., and then you'd put the same time zone, save. Same process here. Put your first name in, then you're going to put in 2, then you're going to put your birth date in, then you're going to go to 2 a.m. Now, for people that don't know how to use military time, once you get up above 12 p.m., when you get to 1 p.m., that would be 1300 hours. So your name would be 13, your date of birth, and then that would be 1 p.m. Now, that's how we would have you set this up. You're going to have all those users in here. Now, once you have all those users in there, and they're going to be organized for you, that's why we're putting the number in the last name. That way, when you open up the tool, you're going to see how this thing populates there. All right. Let's just demonstrate this. Put in my name, and we're going to put in my last name as military time here. We're going to put 0. Date of birth, 2/25, 1979. Time of birth, 12 a.m. Got to put an A after it. You got all the formatting stuffs over here. Time zone. We're going to do Eastern time is when I'm born. This one right here, -5. Okay. And then I would just hit save data. Now, before we go back out to the home page, we're going to do one more here just so you can see how this is going to line up on the tool. Okay. So we're going to do the same thing here. Now we're going to put Trey in. Last name. Now we're going to do 1 a.m. So military time for 1 a.m. is 1. Date of birth, 2/25, 1979. Time of birth, 1, oh, my bad, 1 a.m. Time zone, same time zone I just selected, -5. And really, even if I put Central Time -5, it wouldn't be the end of the world. I'm born in North Carolina. This would be the correct time zone. You'd really want the correct one on all of them. All right, so then we'd save this data. So what I've done now is I've just shown you how to create 2 users. Now, if you knew the morning, you'd create another 10. If you didn't know, you'd have to create another 22, okay? To get the whole 24-hour period in there. Now, when we go back to home and we open this up, you're going to see we've got 0, 1, and this is going to be all the way up to 2300 hours because at the end of 2300 hours, it would be then the next day, right? So that's how we're going to get you started here. Now, once you get all that data in here, this is the next step you got to do. You really got to document for us. So what we're going to be looking for, and the easiest times to do this is going to be when you go to sleep at night and how you sleep during the night. So not knowing what your rhythm is, well, your rhythm's going to let you know because it's going to wake you up, or when we have these down spells right here. This is when you're likely going to be awoken to have to use the restroom because this is going to increase urine production. Okay. So for people that wake up during the middle of the night and they have to use the bathroom, this is going to be key. This is going to let us know that it's happening. Now, this will be very strong. These ones will be very evident, but you can also wake up during these down moments. Now, listen, I'm showing you this on my rhythm. Okay. Now, everyone's rhythm is going to be different, but the thing that we all will have in common is there's going to be ups and downs in our rhythm. You would just literally document, hey, I woke up at 4 a.m. in the morning. 4 a.m., wake up, Had to pee, couldn't get back to sleep. Now, this is how easy this is. Then you just save the event. Now, what that's going to do is it's just going to start to populate this data field, okay? Now, it's not going to matter which user you save it to. So let's go back to the home page here for a minute. So I already have my accurate birth data, but if we were going down here, it would not matter if you saved it to the tray 0 or the tray 1. I can just spell that, no big deal. Uh, the tray 0, the tray 1, this is just so you have records of it. And this is also so that you can copy and paste this and send this to us, and we can help you if you need our help, okay? So we want you to keep as accurate a data as you can. Now, the other things that we want you to pay attention to. So to delete this, once we've saved this, you just click on this field, you hit your delete key on your keyboard, and now it's gone. Now, during the days, okay, this is important because the other thing that we're going to try to help you find is which P frequency. There are two P frequencies that are you're possibly connected to depending on when you're born. And a lot of times they'll be in transition where one will be a little busier and then it'll drop off and be a little bit more sluggish. So we want you to pay attention to your days too, like, hey, today was a really energetic day, or today was a really low day. Let me show you what I'm talking about, what we're looking for here, okay? I'm going to fast forward a few here and through my own rhythm and see if we can't see a big transition. Like this would be hard. They're kind of staying the same every single day here, okay? But after we do this for a while, and after you've done this for a week or 2 weeks, I guarantee we're going to find a day like this. This is going to be a day where I notice increased energy. This is important for us to know. So you really want to let us know, or you want to document yourself when energy levels are up or energy levels are down. The other information that we want you to document during the course of the day when you get that sleepy spell, or you know what I'm talking about if you're driving in a car and all of a sudden you just can't keep your eyes open. That is a direct hit that we found this right here. Okay. That is perfect. And then this is only an hour. We just need you keeping data about what your energy levels are, when you have to use the bathroom to urinate, and when you feel like you're getting real tired or sleepy. And once you have that information, we'll have more videos that will help you dial this in. Then what we'll do is we'll just start to sift through all 24 users until we find the exact rhythms or a very close match to that rhythm. So this is going to take a little extra effort. Now, is it worth your time? Absolutely. Now, when you don't have the exact time frame, you're still going to be able to use our technology because the capital M, the small m, and the capital E, we're going to know where that is in your frequency. These are very large. This is a year frequency, 7.5 day frequency, and 6.5 day frequency. So very, very likely that we're going to be able to help you with this immediately. And all of the blog videos, you should still be checking those out because that's going to help you understand at least the upper parts of your rhythm that we're confident about. It's these lower ones that we have to help you find, and we'll help you navigate that. All right, so that's a lot of information in this one. So what you know how to do now is you know how to go to the family page and set up all those users. And once you have all those users, then you're going to come back here and you really got to start paying attention and keeping a diary. Have this next to your bed, at least something to write down or to put a little text to yourself in your phone, a way to know what's happening, and that's it. Once we have that, we'll be able to help you. Now, in the future here, when we get some more help and we get AI technology helping us, we're literally going to be able to hook a smartwatch up to your wrist and it's going to know exactly when you were born. That's what's coming here. We're just not quite there yet, and we want to give you the advantage. So we made this video so at least you can get started. We want to help as soon as possible. All right. That's enough for this video. Really, now we're dependent on you making all those users, collecting all that data, and we'll have another video here for you so it'll help you understand how we can start to figure out exactly what your rhythm is and how to connect it. All right. That's enough for that.